watching my video, you're either here for two purposes. You're either somebody who wants to know how to do an assignment from scratch, or you're either someone who wants to know the right method of doing an assignment so that you can score the highest in your exam. So this video is divided into three parts. Okay, first we will talk about the must-haves of an assignment. Then I will discuss the APA format, the little bits of APA format, the necessities basically with you. And at the end, I will share some tips and tricks that has helped me score so good in my assignments. So I think we should start the video now. The first, we will discuss the must-haves of an assignment. So your assignment need to have a title page, a table of contents, and then you will start your assignment. And the starting will be from introduction. You will add definition and a bit of explanation for what you're going to talk about, and you will end it with a very nice conclusion. And never forget to add the references from which you have obtained your sources from. And some teachers will demand the citation, so you need to go through with that too. Moving on, we will talk about the APA format. Okay, so when you're making your assignment on the Word file, so you don't need to worry about the margins, the spaces, and everything, because everything will be set on APA format by default. If you're using some other format, you can go and change it on the Word. There is a section there, you can go and change it. The only thing that you need to worry about is the font style and the font size. The font styles that you are going to use are Times New Roman, Calibri, and Arial. So the font size for Roman is 12, and for the other two it is 11. Whether it is headings that you're going to do, you have to make sure that the font size is 12. You can bold them, but you cannot increase the font size over 12 or 11 depending on the font that you are using. So this is a sample of a title page in the APA format. Both the name and the title and the subtitle, the topic of your assignment will be in bold, and the font size will be 12 and 11 depending on whatever the font you choose. And then you will write your name, the capital letters, and then you will write your the department and then your institute after a comma, and then your class, whatever your semester in, whatever, if you are divided in sections, you will mention the sections. And then you will write the name of your teacher, and at the end you will mention the date. Except the topic name, the subtopic name, everything else will not be bold. Following are some tips and something that you need to be careful when you're doing your assignment. So in the APA format, you don't need to add any margin lines. Okay, so when you start your assignment, you need to mention the title and the subtitle once again in the middle of the page. You need to add the page numbers, and that will be on the top of the page. Again and again, I'm saying these. Don't forget to add references. For references, I am dropping a link of a website I used to cite my sources from, so you can go and check it in the description. So, guys, whenever you are doing your assignments, you need to add something extraordinary that your teacher hasn't asked you to. For example, if she has not asked you to add some pictures, you can add them. Or if she has already asked you to add some pictures, you can add it in a very different way. So, for example, like you don't need to add every picture with every definition or everything you are doing. You can actually make a separate photo book at the end. Or you can, if you're using some terms that are very new, and you can literally mark them with a 1 or 2 point or a star, or you can add some explanation at the end. It will show that you are actually and genuinely interested in your subject, and you have put on efforts to make it stand out. These little bit of things can actually make a lot difference. And also, whatever the videos on the internet say, you need to know what your teacher is asking you to. The format that I have shared with you or anyone else had will not be any beneficial or any use for you if you haven't observed in the class what your teacher is asking you. Your teacher may ask you to change the format, use a different font style, use a different font size, underline the line, underline the words, or anything. So you need to look after for that. And At the end, I will just say don't stress too much because a single moment doesn't define the whole you. So be happy and cheer up. Bye.